stacks of ribs. First thing I do with ribs is I trim off all this stuff that's just going to burn. Get rid of these little loose flaps. Stuff that's just going to burn. If you want, you can save this for making sausage. I'm not going to since I just made sausage. Square it up. All right. Next step, get rid of this membrane. That doesn't always happen. Count yourself lucky if it comes off in one piece. If you're having trouble getting rid of it, getting it to cut loose or hold on to it, you get yourself some paper towel. That'll give you a better grip on the membrane. Like I said, it doesn't happen all the time, and that didn't happen there. So come back and pull the rest of it. Some folk decided not to do this. I've had ribs with the membranes left on, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to chew. You can leave it on. It's not hugely detrimental to the finished product, but it does make it a little bit difficult to chew. So I always take it off. Will always take it off, but welcome to do whatever you want. Next step is to season your ribs. Find a rub you like. I'm not going to endorse the rub I'm using. Get this rub at pretty much any grocery store. I really like it, but they're not paying me to endorse it, so find one you like. Always start on the bottom. Kind of press it in. Flip it over and do the other side. However, the way I like to do it, so that I don't lose my spice on this side, is I let it sweat in. I'll let it sweat in for maybe 5 minutes before I flip over and do the other side. this is a good opportunity to go get your pit lit, have a beer, come back to it. Okay, sweat in. Time to turn them over. See how very little's fallen off? That's what you're looking for. Make sure that it's sticky before you flip it over. And we do the same thing on this side. Now I'm going to be doing the 3-2-1 method on these ribs. Now Jeremy over at Mad Scientist Barbecue has taken issue with the 3-2-1 method in recent years, and I understand his point, that it seems like it's a little outdated. However, I feel that it gives me the best result out of my pellet smoker. Now he is using an offset smoker, a big pit. I'm using a pellet smoker. I'm using the PitBoss 1000D. It does a fantastic job utilizing the 3-2-1 method. I get just as much smoke flavor as I want. I shut down the smoking by wrapping it in foil after 3 hours. And then that last hour may not actually be an hour. I just let them go until I get the pullback that I want on my ribs. Press it in. And there you have it. Those are ready to go on the pit. And we'll get back to you when we're ready to do that.
Baby back ribs.
All right. We put these on the pit. They're preheated. Now, I don't do anything the way you're supposed to do things. You'll hear everybody tell you you need to cook these at 225, 250. Now, since I don't do anything I'm supposed to do, I set my pit at 200. What that means is that my 3-2-1 method usually isn't 3-2-1. I cook that first stage until I feel I've got the necessary color. And that's when I pull and wrap. So at 200 degrees, that may take 3.5 to 4 hours to do. But that is how I do it. Check back in just a little while. Okay, we're 1 hour in. Our rub is set. Looking pretty good. This is apple juice. Try and keep them moist. That's all that is. We'll be back in another hour. That's it. If you're looking, you're not cooking. usually around this point that I take a little bit of time. Touch up the rub. These go right back on. Finish up.
Another rib, son?
Supper's ready, come on, y'all!